Hey, everybody, this is David Petty, pastor in Colorado, and we're coming at you with another one of our daily devotions with CrossFire, Faith, and Gaming.
And I'm Russ Dornish. I'm a youth pastor in Montana. And today's day is 24, the great chain of being. Let's just jump right into it. We take our life on this earth too lightly. We allow and cooperate with the destruction of God's creation, for which we are responsible as stewards. One of the more terrifying aspects of today's world is how comfortable we've become with killing people, animals, all growing things, and the earth itself. What does this say about our level of spiritual maturity? We destroy while surely intuiting that killing is the antithesis of love and respect for the God of life.
We know that the divine is revealed in all created beauty and wisdom around us, yet we who are supposed to be higher in the great chain of being do not always appear to be so, but are often quite self-centered. Ultimately, life is one, and our attitude toward one part affects our attitude in general. St. Paul says that we should treat the lesser parts with greater respect, and that comes from 1 Corinthians 12:23. When any segment of the great chain of life is disrespected and destroyed, the entire chain is broken, and the sacred everywhere is lost. So today's first question, and our only question, is what is my personal experience with creation as sacred? And Russ, this question goes to you.
So, my personal experience with creation, unfortunately, I don't have any kids, so I don't have that easy one to kind of throw out there. Um, but it's just kind of interesting to see being around kids and being a youth pastor and also a coach. I get to see kids grow up and develop and mature, and it's just amazing sometimes to see how different kids can become overnight. And just the idea that the maturity that God has put in all of us over time and how that develops, and just the creation of how we go from such a small thing to an adult and what that looks like. It's really impactful and powerful to think about the idea that God is responsible for that and how he's able to do that. What about you, David?
So yeah, probably my personal experience with creation as sacred comes from my lack of experience and expertise in gardening. Last year, I decided, okay, I'm going to try gardening for the first time, and I got to tell you, it's hard. it's, it's also hard where I live. There's a lot of snow outside, and so I planted this dahlia, and a dahlia is not a cold climate plant, but we planted it in like April or May, and planted it and waited and watered and waited and watered and waited and watered, and all of a sudden this tiny sprout sprung up, and then over the course of the entire summer it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then right about September, it was actually right around my birthday, the dahlia bloomed, and it was beautiful flower, and then we got our first snow, and then it died. But just kind of that experience of cultivating and caring, and the amount of time and energy and care that had to go into just getting this thing to produce a flower gave me so much more awe and reverence at creation than so many other experiences.
Yeah, I can imagine that's not fun to put in all that work and just see it die overnight. But you
But it
gotta
flowered
imagine,
first, it was good.
you gotta imagine. I mean, that's how God thinks. Like, I mean, technically, He makes us and He cultivates us through our whole life, and then we die. It's like, oh, that would be rough to have that job all the time.
Yeah.
But
Well, make sure that you continue the conversation online in our Facebook group on Crossfire Faith and Gaming. Like these videos, subscribe to them, share them with your friends. These are technically put out there for our gaming community, but there's nothing specific to gaming about these. So please share these with your friends, family, loved ones, and we will see you tomorrow for day 25. There is only the supernatural.
God bless.
CrossFire.